There is something sacred about the night when the world grows quiet, when the demands of the day no longer pull at you, when the mask falls off, and the truth of your thoughts rises to the surface. Night is when the mind becomes the gateway to miracles, not because it is louder, but because it is finally still enough to listen. You are not just resting, you are resetting, rewriting, realigning. And if you say the right words before you sleep, the universe will move while you dream. Money will rise to meet you, and favour will form while you're not even watching. So tonight, I want you to say this: I am safe. I am supported. I am ready to receive while I rest. Breathe, because you don't have to strive in the spirit. You simply have to align. You see, it's not your hard work that pulls money in. It's your frequency. It's your agreement. And agreement begins with the words you speak before you sleep. Because the night does not judge. It magnifies. It multiplies. It mirrors your command. And your command is a prayer. So tonight, and every night, you must bless your sleep like soil. Because in this soil, you are planting wealth. You are not begging, you are building. I bless this night with unexpected provision. I welcome divine deposits in every realm, seen and unseen. Say that. Let it rise through your chest, not from fear, but from full belief. Say it again, slowly. I bless this night with unexpected provision. I welcome divine deposits in every realm, seen and unseen. Now pause and imagine the doors that will open while your eyes are closed. You see, money is not missing, it's listening, and the way you speak before you sleep determines what answers when you wake. This is not superstition, this is spiritual law. The subconscious is most open in the final minutes before rest, and whatever you feed it, it multiplies. So feed it wealth, feed it safety, feed it supernatural expectancy. I do not chase money, I attract it in rest. Say it. Let your body absorb it. Let your nervous system soften. Because rest is not lazy, it's magnetic, and magnetic energy is wealth's language. If you've ever felt like money doesn't respond to you, leave a comment below. Because starting tonight, that energy is shifting. And if this is speaking to you already, subscribe now, because this space was created for your wealth alignment. Every word here is designed to realign your mind with the divine blueprint of abundance. Let's keep going. Tonight, I want you to do something simple but powerful. Lay your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and say, while I sleep, God moves, wealth wakes, and I rise into provision I didn't plan, but was always mine. Again, while I sleep, God moves, wealth wakes, and I rise into provision I didn't plan, but was always mine. This is not fantasy. This is how the spiritual realm works. Rest is not passive. Rest is prophetic. When you rest in belief, you make space for grace. Let this be your nightly ritual, not a routine, but a relationship. A relationship with wealth. A relationship with divine order. A relationship with trust. Because most people go to bed worrying, and they wonder why they wake up burdened. But you're changing the script. You're going to bed aligned, and you'll wake up answered. If you're feeling this shift, comment, I rest and receive. Let this become your testimony. Now breathe again, and say, I rest under divine law. I rise under divine wealth. Because when you give up control, you gain flow, and flow brings fortune. There is a hidden highway in the spirit, where wealth travels faster than you've been told. It doesn't follow calendars. It doesn't wait for credentials. It follows belief. It follows rest. When your spirit is at peace, money moves faster. When your energy is calm, money becomes obedient. because the storm in your mind pushes away what your heart is trying to call in. But when the waters settle, when you silence the waves of fear, the current of favour returns. So, before you sleep tonight, still the waters and say this: I silence every storm within me. Tonight, I receive wealth with no resistance. Say it again. I silence every storm within me. Tonight, I receive wealth with no resistance. This is the kind of declaration that unlocks supernatural order, because divine provision flows to those who stop fighting it. You're not supposed to chase. You're supposed to allow. You don't need more hustle. You need more harmony. And harmony begins with how you end your day, because how you close your night is how you open the door to your next miracle. So tonight, don't carry guilt to bed. Don't bring your burdens into your dreams. You are not a financial failure. You are in financial formation. Say this: I did enough today. I released enough today. And now I rest into overflow. This is sacred rest. Not sleep from exhaustion, but sleep from expectation. Expectation that angels are working on your behalf, that doors are being whispered open, that money is on its way, while you do nothing but believe. If you've ever experienced a miracle after you surrendered, tell us below. Someone needs to hear it. And if you're feeling the shift already, don't scroll away. Subscribe now, because every single night from this point on, you'll have a new rhythm to repeat, a new agreement to sleep in, and a new blessing to rise into. Say this now. I receive unexpected income from known and unknown sources. I don't force it. I don't doubt it. I allow it. Let those words wrap around your energy like a blanket. Let them stay with you, even as your body sleeps. Because wealth doesn't need to see your to-do list. It needs to feel your alignment. And when you're aligned, you become a magnet, even in your most silent hours. Say this: I don't attract with effort. I attract with energy. Tonight, I am aligned. Tonight, I am magnetic. Let that be your final thought tonight. Not worry, not fear, not shame, just truth. You are a receiver of riches, even in stillness. You are a conduit of cash flow, even in sleep. You are not hoping for a miracle. You are sleeping in the middle of one. Say this again, softly. I don't attract with effort. I attract with energy. Tonight, I am aligned. Tonight, I am magnetic. And tomorrow will reflect everything you agreed with tonight. Some people spend their nights rehearsing worst-case scenarios. You're about to start rehearsing miracles, because your subconscious doesn't rest just because you do. It works overtime. It listens. It loops. And it builds your reality with whatever words you give it. So tonight, give it this: I am safe. I am supplied. I am supported, and all is well in my world. Let your pillow become your sanctuary. Let your breath slow to the rhythm of grace. Let your body unclench the grip of trying to control. And let the universe finish what it already started. Money is not hiding from you. It's waiting for you to stop hiding from your power. Say this: I give money permission to find me. I stop apologizing for wanting more. I stop feeling guilty for needing ease. And I stop shrinking when I was born to expand. Tonight is not just rest. It's reset. It's realignment with who you were before fear got loud. Before bills screamed louder than your faith, before disappointment wore down your desire. But now you speak life back into your spirit. What's one thing you're calling in this week? Comment it, declare it. The moment it's spoken, it starts moving. And if you feel a stirring in your soul right now, if something inside you is whispering, "This is truth," then subscribe. Not because it's a button, but because this channel is your reminder. A rhythm of divine reinforcement. You're not watching by accident. You're being prepared for provision. Let this next phrase become the lullaby your future sings to you. I don't chase. I magnetize. I don't beg. I command you don't need more proof. You need more agreement. Money already wants you, but it's waiting on your yes. A yes without hesitation. A yes that believes even while resting. And the fastest way to say yes is to sleep in surrender. Say this now, one last time tonight. I surrender control. I embrace the flow. I trust divine timing. And I know unexpected money is arriving. Repeat it until it becomes a part of you, until the words feel like silk in your chest, until your soul smiles, even with your eyes closed. Because wealth doesn't arrive when you work harder. It arrives when you surrender deeper. You are no longer the one who doubts. You are no longer the one who waits in fear. You are the one who aligns, the one who opens, the one who receives, even while sleeping. There's a secret few people know. The most powerful prayer is not loud. It's not desperate. It's not dramatic. It's quiet. It's rhythmic. It's consistent. And it's spoken at night. Because night is when the ego rests, when resistance weakens, when your defenses go down and your truth rises up. And that's when the seed is planted. Say this with a breath full of softness. Everything is already mine in the invisible, and now I prepare to receive it in the visible. Let that truth vibrate through your chest. You don't have to force it. You don't have to push. You don't even have to figure out how. Your only job, to sleep in faith, to rest in the knowing, to lay your head down in surrender, and rise in miracles. All things are being aligned in my favour. Every dollar I need is on its way. I expect financial surprises. I expect open doors. I expect favour I didn't earn, but deeply deserve. You have to stop assuming you're behind. You're not late. You're being positioned. There's a rhythm to divine wealth, a timing that's perfect beyond logic. And tonight, you step into that rhythm. If you're still watching this, write "I receive in my rest" in the comments. Say it in public. Say it boldly. Because visibility multiplies vibration, and if this message is landing in your spirit, subscribe right now. This space is a sanctuary for your faith. Every video, every word, every moment you spend here is rewriting your money story. You're not just healing financial lack. You're healing the part of you that thought you had to fight for everything. Let this next sentence drop into the deepest part of your being. I no longer need to struggle for what is already mine. Let it echo. Let it settle. Let it become your identity. Because the truth is, you don't need one more tip, one more trick, one more strategy. You need to believe again. You need to rest with confidence. You need to expect wealth like it's already breathing toward you. And now, you're doing exactly that. Let this night be different. Let this rest be holy. Let these words, these soft declarations, do the work you once thought only hustle could do. Unexpected money is now on its way to me. You don't chase. You don't strain. You simply align and lie down in faith. Tonight, you're not just closing your eyes. You're opening a portal, a gateway between what's already yours and what you're now ready to touch. You see, every thought you think before sleep is a command. Every feeling you linger in is a signal, and heaven is always listening. So when your final words are, thank you for the provision already sent. Thank you for the answers already in motion. Thank you for the money already scheduled for arrival. You aren't just hoping, you're activating. You are turning your sleep into sacred strategy. You are turning your bed into a magnet for divine deposits. Here's something most people miss. Your subconscious is a receiver. It listens best when you're still, and it obeys best when you're soft. So whisper this into your pillow: my bank account reflects my divine worth. My income increases while I rest. I release all fear. I rest in divine timing. I am safe. I am held. I am funded. Because the truth is, you don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to be busy to be blessed. You only have to be available. Available to receive. Available to believe again. Available to expect miracles, not months from now, but by morning. Here's your final instruction. Before you go to sleep tonight, don't just scroll. Don't just worry. Don't just repeat what didn't work. Instead, place one hand on your chest, one on your belly, and breathe. Say, I trust the divine flow. I am ready to receive. I welcome unexpected money by morning. Now surrender the timeline and rest like the wealthy woman you're becoming. The woman who knows she's not just wishing, she's commanding, she's aligning, she's receiving in rest. Tell me in the comments what you're letting go of tonight. Let's build a circle of expectation together. And don't forget to subscribe. Your next financial shift could be one video away. This space is here every night, every moment, to remind you of one truth. Money comes to the one who's ready. And tonight, my love, you are. Say this gently. Say this slowly. Say this without needing to know how. My needs are already met. My desires are already known. My wealth is already scheduled. And now, rest. Let the old stories dissolve. Let the hustle quiet down. Let the fear of not enough lose its grip. Because tonight, you are returning to trust. You are returning to rhythm. You are returning to the spiritual law that never sleeps. What you believe while resting creates what you live while waking. So what if you decided to believe something new? That you don't need to force to flourish. That you don't need to grind to grow. That you don't need to beg to be blessed. That you're already chosen, already trusted, already funded, that the money is not out of reach, it's on its way, and when you close your eyes with peace instead of panic, it moves even faster. Let this be your night prayer. The supply is infinite, the source is divine, and I am aligned. Say it again, whisper it through your smile, breathe it into your pillow. You're not speaking to the dark, you're speaking to the divine, and the divine is listening. Every time you say, thank you for funding my desires, thank you for blessing my hands, thank you for showing me favour, even in my sleep, heaven says, granted. Before you go, leave a comment below. What's one financial blessing you're expecting by morning? Let the universe see your readiness. If this video brought you peace, clarity, or power, subscribe so the rhythm of wealth finds you every week, not once in a while, but every single time you press play. And if you know someone who's been restless at night, worried about bills, tired of lack, send this video to them. You could be the reason someone wakes up to more than they ever expected. Because you're not just watching wealth happen, you're inviting it in. With your words, with your faith, with your breath. Now sleep and let the blessings do what they always do. Find their way to the one who finally stopped chasing and started receiving.